Fossorians Chapter 3, Old French. After yet another clash with the children of Hosf, our heroes realised that even in the barren edge, they would be discovered again sooner or later. But there lies another path, surrounded by the Fossorian army and protected by the thick walls of the capital. They would be untouchable, and to top it off, a considerable bonus: revenge against their hated supreme leader. The only catch? The massive loyalist army. But if you know where to look for allies, it may only be a momentary obstacle. It will be a long journey from the Edge territories to central Fossorian lands, but the only way to contact Admiral Muff's rebel friends is to meet them in person. The rebels barely escaped punishment after the unsuccessful Namek rebellion. Convincing them to raise arms against the supreme leader again won't be easy.
Namek, the only agricultural ship in the fleet. I remember the rebellion. Nearly all loyalists died of hunger back then. I almost cooked my shoes.
We played the he who can destroy a thing has true control over its card, but we were only willing to go so far. No one thought the supreme leader would order the bombardment of the fleet's only source of food. Nobody understood what he was capable of risking to stay in power.
We know now. By the way, it still feels so weird calling you Admiral. I can't believe you suffered taking orders from me, a mere general of production. I'm just a walking joke in comparison.
How remarkably self-aware of you. You definitely were when we first met. But look at you now, my friend. A true battle-hardened revolutionary general.
Friend, don't be a fool. You are only a tool.
Speaking of revolution, it might be better if you meet your friends in person. After all, I will be a stranger to them.
True. I will start with Captain Hollister. He got lucky and, with a fresh new false identity, became a colony warden. Skarov, our mole in the Supreme Leader's camp, got sniffed out, but miraculously he ended up in the Penal Legion instead of facing a firing squad. Alright, first things first, we are going to use Muff to grab some extra troops, grab me some money. We actually start with quite a wild amount of money this mission, which is great. We're going to transfer troops to Furret. We're also going to be using Admiral Muff to hoover up most of the stray resources on this map. Meanwhile, General Furret can focus on securing mines. There are two resources that we need above all else, and that's alloy and limerite. They are definitely the two most common resources in this game, and the ones we need the most in order to build buildings. Certainly in the early to mid game. At least until we start upgrading units and then have the requirement for biomass and radiant. Negotiation, by the way, is actually really, really good. I realise now just how powerful it actually is. Also, given the heavy requirement for limerite and alloy, we are going to be upgrading said mines. I'm also purposely leaving the data fragments for General Furret, since he's going to be the one doing all the fighting. And I also really like the collection ability. The ability to collect resources without triggering battles is very nice. So there are quite a lot of players in this mission, but there's only 2 enemies. So this mission is pretty much a 1v1, and then it becomes another 1v1. Now we should probably pick up the fusion core, but we can't take on these guys just yet, so we'll leave them be for now. We should grab the extra stats. As I've said all along, movement is king. But we are going to want to go into a little bit of combat power as well.
Another Fossorian. You furry Judases broke the truce by torturing Kali Chapek, a captain of the Sovereign Fleet. What? We did not do anything to him. The bastard was free and completely unharmed when I last saw him. Lies won't save you when the Sovereign Fleet retaliates. Let's see what we get in the slave camp. Meanwhile, we need to grab the recycler. The reason we want the recycler is so we get the extra resources. Lumerite and alloy. Like I say, those are the two most crucial resources in this game, and we need to power them up real quick. Yeah, definitely want to build that. Let them run. Not really interested in having them join me. Definitely want to upgrade this. Okay, that's a pretty big deal. Definitely equip that one. Kind of getting to the point where I kind of understand movements of stuff now. How things work and interact with each other. What the priorities are, etc. as well. These guys, by the way, generally one of my favourite units. I think they are so good. Oh, I keep forgetting these guys do the first attack. Luckily, we can regen the troops, so it's not too big a deal. Forget skills. Is there any skills I actually want to forget? Building structures on the map. Production upgrades is less. Actually pretty good. Yeah, I think we've got a pretty good selection of skills actually. The 50 cow actually probably would be worth picking up. Trade that. Definitely build the recycler. So I'm not entirely sure why we start with so much money this mission, but it definitely helps power into the sort of mid-game very quickly. Also means we can double down on experience and not have to worry about XP. At least in part. Okay, so this is the first guy we want to meet up with. Want to get these guys to join us. And let the rest run. I don't think these guys are much of a threat, to be honest. Movement of 8, so kind of here and here.
Beautiful. Alright, we are going to go Explorer 3. I'm going to bring myself up to 20 movement, and then I'll probably start going into combat from there. How strong are these guys? I actually can't remember. Pretty weak. Okay, cool. That's good. Alright, I'm going to start jumping into unit production. I actually want this guy to gain some XP as well, actually, as fate would have it. Mostly for movement. I just want him to be able to move further and faster, especially as he's quite important in this mission. So Indigo is the Fossorians that we need to take on at the end, and then Yellow is the Sovereign Fleet, who are our sort of early game rivals. Increases troop morale by 10, that's actually pretty good. Moderate though. Hold 5 with them for now. These things are tanky. Is he actually protecting? Oh, this. All commanders actually. Oh, this thing is actually pretty good. Monster hazard low. Okay. Higher 4. 7,200. Sure, why not? Alright. Okay, they've got quite some insane movement. A lot of health. Actually a massive stack as well, Jesus. Do we attack? I guess maybe we should. Let's try an orbital strike. It takes me one down. I'd say that was very much worth. Collect. I can't equip that because I've got no mana. Need 45. We should grab that. What does this do? Movement point reduction. Okay. Let's do that next turn if we can. What day actually is it? Morning, okay. Have him do some more scouting. Really know what these things are. Moderates. We actually also kind of need this as well in order to get that back, so probably isn't actually that worth it at the moment to do that. Low. Alright, let's take these things out. It's arranged. Savage. Wow, how many shots did they get? Only 19 health. Definitely want negotiator 3. Let them run. I think we're good. Reaches the morale again, okay. Jesus. Well, they are absolutely rinsing my bloody ranged troops, which is not good. Go for tracker next. Yeah, don't need any of those. Nice. One-man army over it. That was essentially bloodlust plus morale, or other way around, but... Nice. Random armies higher. Interesting. Oh man, huntresses. They are a problem, and mortars. No energy either. Ouch. Man, these things are powerful. Interesting party trick. And he crit me as well. Yeah, these huntresses are really, really powerful. Damn, they just kicked my ass. What's the time? Evening. Hoovering up all the resources, that's not good. I've got no room in my army, and to be honest, these aren't better than anything we've already got, so we'll let them run. Definitely do that for this one. Yeah, I think we got to take that fight. Oh, really? I'm stuck. You gotta be kidding me. That was a misplay. Oh my god, 19 thunderbolts. Now that is a problem. Oh, we didn't actually lose our troops. Interesting. There's also 60 huntresses. Oof. Good lord. Ouch. I think these huntresses are way too strong. I don't know what kind of tier lit unit they are. I'm pretty sure they're like 4 or 5, but damn. I think they are the alternative of the worms. But Jesus, man, they hit like an absolute truck. Oh, that was painful. Take the movement points. Commander signal, but enemy turrets, okay. I want Biotic 3. Resurrect, yeah, let's go with that. So that's when a stack actually fully dies, you can bring them back to life. I think we should do that, we've got barely any biomass at all. We've got here slave camp, definitely want to go there, see what we can pick up. These things have pretty high movement speed, so we'll... Yeah, I'll grab these. Kind of feels like ranged units are kind of king in this game. Tracker and combat power. Admiral Moff, there can be only one reason why you'd show up. Yes, Captain, I need your skills once more. The Supreme Leader has a debt, and I'm preparing a bloody payback. I lost my rank the day my ship imploded under the barrage. I am just an anonymous warden of a small mining colony now. And how does an ordinary life suit you? I should have gone down with my ship, but joining you now would be suicide. Besides, I have a problem of my own. I got ambushed when I was inspecting an outpost to the south. I managed to flee, but those Sovereign Fleet pirates besieged my warriors. Break the siege, and we will talk again. Alright, let's go get an army to pop on Furret. Let's get to fighting. Such a powerful ability, I love it. Unfortunately, they're not organic, so we can't get them back to life. Alright, let's merge these two. I actually kind of want him there. Actually, no. Second place is where I want him. This is where we need to go. These are actually pretty strong. Apparently they're negligible, but I'm not sure I agree with that. I'll take these though. Take that. And moderate. How do we remove them from the army? Just like that? I actually don't know how you remove things from an army. I assume you must be able to delete troops. But you can't. That's actually kind of annoying. I didn't realize you couldn't remove troops from your army. I figured you could just dismiss them at will. Alright, fine. Well, I'll need to meet up with him anyway, so I just have to wait a turn. Definitely need to grab this as well. I've nuked for all my money. Which is its own little problem. Let's move you into that army. Want them to be a little bit of fodder, basically. What's the time at okay, I'm gonna have to go for troops. This is gonna be a painful fight. Definitely want to hire these. Oh, I've got no money. Is that the problem? God damn. That's rather unfortunate. Okay, well that could have been a lot worse.
Jesus. That might have been a bit of a problem. Probably shouldn't have stacked them like that. I forgot they had some weird ass attack like that. Not too bad though for killing that, and we get access to a whole new other army now, which is huge. We owe you our lives, Warlord. We will join you to pay this debt. Our commander has joined you. Impressive. Maybe we do have a chance at whatever stupid thing you are planning to do. Double down on money for now. Cash is a bit of a problem. It's probably good timing, actually. You know, I really do have to give credit where credit is due. This is a very stable game for early access. And also, this is a very good Heroes-esque title. It's kind of got the right level of similarities, but it's unique and different enough that it makes for a very fun and unique experience. Like, it's not just a Heroes clone, despite taking a lot of ideas from the Heroes series. I also really like the troops and the factions. I think the troops are really unique. Some of the mechanics are also very clever. Especially with the unit special abilities, makes for some very interesting combat strategies and tactics. But yeah, just a really good game. So far, having an absolute blast. Let's get these bad boys joining us, and then let's go level up or upgrade the boys. Okay, well, he needs to come this way as well, so we can upgrade the army. We're actually going to need to double down on money and also take care of the sovereign fleet, heroes and towns. Luckily they're not too far away from us, so it should be relatively straightforward to take care of. Okay, that's actually pretty good for them. It's actually, it's probably not great actually, because we don't really have a huge amount of troops we can do. So why can't we upgrade this? Maybe it's unupgradable? I'm not really too familiar with the Apex units. You're a high priority. So are they technically. I want to keep them here.
We are getting plus 3k per turn. That's not terrible. So we need a trading post and we need an academy. Oof. Let's wipe this guy out. Why would he not use his range attack, I wonder? Our result. Okay, we definitely want to grab this. Need the money. Do want to be a little bit careful because this is basically enemy territory now that we're kind of heading towards. So the enemy sovereigns have 2 bases now to take out. Okay, we need to swap that with the apex, I think, in terms of positioning. It'll be the end of the apex anyway. No way he survives those 2 attacks. Ouch. Swap him over there. Hopefully that gives him better positioning. Should probably use that actually. That's actually a pretty good one. Yeah, we should use this as well. Hire up to 14 of these. These are actually really good. It's all my money though. Eh. I'll skip these things for now. Money's more important right this moment.
Even though these things are truly awesome. Can I shoot? Oh, I see. Right. Damn, that went really, really well. AoE for the win. Am I already max level? Holy crap. That didn't take long. Do you need to meet up with these two armies? Low, apparently. Something tells me that's a load of old porkies. Jesus. Wow. God damn it. Why did I misclick that? How? Does that even happen? Oh, whatever, I guess. So interestingly, actually beating Purple's army isn't that hard. The problem is actually dealing with the main army at the end. Once you do actually beat them, that would be well worth picking up. Bring all my armies together, I think. Again, money's the big problem here.
Days before the rebellion was crushed, he faked his own death and was already searching for a way back to the Loyalists. Clever! You should do the same for it.
There's the first base. And these things are actually really, really bloody good. Jesus. That takes out all their defenses. Oh, pushing them away is genius. I love that. I like how the defense works, actually. Like, these base defenses are actually pretty cool. Okay, we definitely need to double down on these things. They are amazing. They might actually be one of my favourite units, even though I've never used them myself. They just seem really, really powerful. The fact that they can teleport as well is, woof.
My favorite Fossorian warlords. I am here to protect my investment, so I brought a friend to assist you. He knows how to run a sovereign fleet base, and is as loyal as any mercenary can be.
A commander has joined you. Oh, that's how we got 60 grand at the start of the game. Because he invested in us. That makes sense now. The penny has dropped. Okay, we need what, 5k? Yeah, okay. Grab that next turn then. Actually, we should probably build this first.
Admiral Muff, on a warpath to overthrow the Supreme Leader. Am I right?
Good guess, Major.
Wait, it was a joke. You cannot be serious. We got crushed last time. Crushed! Remember?
Nobody remembers better than me. The Supreme Leader destroyed my ships, executed my friends, and crushed my dreams. They were also your friends and your dreams, Skarov.
Sometimes I almost manage to forget. I would join you at once, Admiral, if it wasn't for this one issue. The High Command sent me to place a radio beacon between the Sovereign Fleet bases to the south, but those pirates pinned us down the moment we arrived. I cannot help you while the Sovereign Fleet pirates are threatening our back.
I know this radio beacon tactic all too well. Don't worry about your back. I will deal with the pirates. And the radio beacon. Would you mind if I take it? It might prove useful later.
Alright, so the second base is down here. Just going to go straight through the front door. No messing about. Let them run. We'll let them run. Pop this. Yeah, that probably wasn't the best thing to do, was it? That wasn't the play. Alright, let's take this thing out.
Oh yeah, pushing these back. Nice. So pushback in sieges are actually insanely powerful. So it removes all their protection. Ooh, what have we got here? New status effects. Blast wave, okay, that's great. Jerry rig. Okay. Mimicking tactics. Transfers into an... Oh, mimics. Okay. Cool, yellow's out. Okay, these things are awesome. We definitely need some more of these. And we need more of these as well. Okay, so we could actually grab that potentially. Ooh, we've got 10 of these. God damn, they're expensive. We've got 10 grand to turn though. A commander has joined you. What are my orders?
The old rebels have assembled, but beware. We will be attacked the moment we try to enter the Central Territories. What is the plan?
You know what? I think I will borrow a page from your book, Ferret. Take everyone in charge.
Yes, that's the Fossorian way.
Alright, so knowing that the enemy has a massive army, well, the final fight is very difficult, so we are going to have to be a little bit strategic in our approach. Start by picking up all of the quarries and whatnot. You're going to need a lot of money. Okay, that's pretty bit massive. Right, so in order to beat their army, I'm going to have to mix and match my my troops. More units to hire at all bases. That's actually pretty good. We'll take that. Especially now I control the majority. Definitely want the fusion core. Apparently that's only a small threat. I'm not entirely convinced. There's 110 for hire. Oh my god. Wow. We can hire 107. Sure. Oh, that's the perfect target. Nice. Goddamn flawless, eh? Ooh, can I grab the fusion core? That'd be hilarious. Oh, having no money really does suck. Oh, here we go. Well then. Yeah, we don't really have any other use for these fusion cores, so let's go ahead and do that. Extreme, oh boy. Oh, I got two. Nice. Requires a complete base. Oh. That's unlikely to happen anytime soon. I'm not really worried about the units in here. You need to take care of the army, so definitely collect that. So this is the big army that we've got. Alright, let's sell some stuff. Just need to meet up these two armies and we're golden. Alright, how else can we do this? Borg might have one. Miles away from where I need to get to though. And he's out of movement. And I can only use one of these things at a time. God damn. Okay, that was actually a pretty good set of things they did. Not a chance there, apparently. My army really that much weaker. I'd almost be inclined to say push after doubt. Another day, another filthy half-breed. Well, they do have a big army, I'll give them that. That is a lot of troops. Woof. This is going to be a tough fight. That's not great. Shit. Okay, well that was bad. Now, what were the chances that was going to be the play? Get out of the way of his shockwave. Just clearly coming my way. They've got quite a lot of movement on these guys. 8 of 6. What's the bigger threat of these two? It's got to be these guys, isn't it? Ah, or both. That definitely works. Considering the size of their army, I'll take that as a win. Ooh, 20 movement points each turn. Wow. Yeah, I think we go with this. I've got no stuff. Okay. 105 mana. Holy crap. I need a new sweet shot. Actually, we've got quite a good amount of units here. We should probably utilize this. Alright, let's grab some troops, and then we'll go and hopefully finish off this this mission. Okay, one thing I do want to do is go with this guy over here. Actually, we should go to this one first. And we should probably use this hero instead. He's got more movement. Oh, they've got everything built. Okay. It's actually quite a big deal. Alright, Mr. Borg. Is that what I've got? 3. Don't think that's the one. Take him how many turns to traverse that? What even do I have in here? Well, I'll wait till next turn anyway. Sovereigns produce more, okay. So they've got 20 to be fair. So I upgrade this. Oh man, they require so much bio. Holy crap. But I think they're worth it. You grab me. These. many can we buy here? 4. Okay, so that's 30. Him down here. Oh, has it gone the other way? Flippin' heck. Give me these 30 instead of them. 9 damage, 22, yeah. I think we swap those two around. I think we swap them around. Those 50 cows, are they UNSC things? No, they're not. Okay. Not sure which faction they belong to, but they are really good, those 50 cows. Alright, this will be the army. Let's go ahead and end this bad boy. These missions are really challenging though, to be fair.
Splendid! I managed to arrive just in time to warn the local garrison about you. Sergeant Maltaire bring me his head. Now I must go and inform the Supreme Leader.
Commissar, wouldn't you and your troops rather stay to supervise our victory? The rebel army is bigger than we anticipated.
Do as I command. A firing squad is the only alternative I offer.
What a coward.
Teleport anywhere on the battlefield. Jesus. I love that you can wait after you do that as well, after Bloodlust takes effect. Like, this game really does allow for some rather cool and interesting tactics. I feel like we might want to switch some things around. Let's go with repair. Combat power. There's a lot of troops. Blast wave, right? Oh, that's the one. Who's going when? That's a big mistake. There's definitely no reason for me to have lost all these dudes. Shouldn't have moved them forwards. It's good to know, future reference. Did a decent chunk of damage. Instant travel between bases. So there's tunnel. Where is that thing? Oh my god, you can travel to any... Oh, that's insane. Expensive, but oh, it costs $5,000 per teleport. Oof. Okay. I need to remember which base is called what. Okay, Holberg is my main one. Oh, this is another one of those problems where I haven't got enough bio stuff. Okay. Bio is something we're going to have to double down on more in the future then. I do have a trade outpost. Where is it there? Which one is this one? Brownmore. Damn. How far away is he? Is that... He might be able to get to the base. I'm taking everything out of it anyway, so not that big a deal if he does. Oh, he doesn't. Cool. Perfect. Okay, I really do like this feature. Being able to teleport between bases is awesome. I actually need a doodad as well. Not that many alloy. Buy 5 alloy. Luckily that's very cheap. Should have 5 grand to travel back to Moss Hole? Yeah. Oh, you kidding me? That's so cool. Very abusable, but yeah. Nice. Nice feature. It's interesting, they always seem to go for tactics, these guys. This Brauger. So my query is, can we, if we kill, we get bloodthirsty, then we can just run away, right? In theory. Yes. Oh, bloodthirsty is actually legit. It might be one of the strongest like skills or abilities in the game. Oh damn, yeah, okay. I'm starting to see the true strength of this bloodthirsty trait. Actually wild. Wait, what? That wasn't intentional. Oh well. Okay, and you can use it 3 times per round in combat. On level 3. God damn, that is such a good skill. Probably my favorite skill so far.
in combat. Woof. Alright, let's send this. The hell? Oh, minefield. It's kind of annoying. There's another minefield, isn't there? Let's be honest. Incompetent imbeciles! I left for only a moment and everything has turned to ash. But I am cut from a different mould. You will see. Alright. Is he going to attack me is the question, or is he just going to run past me? He will attack. Okay, good. That definitely gives me the advantage. Okay, I kind of want him to be like... Here would be the ideal spot, I think. Him there. Okay, yeah, I like that. Actually, tactics is actually pretty strong now. I'm starting to see that strength as well. 70? Fuck. That's a lot. There must be a spell I can use to either slow him down or... I don't actually know if this is going to work how I think it does, but let's see if it slows down their initiative. Oh, it does! Oh, that's a really powerful spell then. It's a very powerful spell. Taken out the... Oof. Okay, if nothing else, the fact that these turrets interrupt enemy attacks and stuff makes them really, really good. Like, insanely so. Bloody hell. Now, these things might be one of the best units. They are so good. till 10. That's actually pretty big. Wow. It's too good. I love that so much. One awesome ability. Beautiful. You may have enough warriors to usurp a province, but against the might of the Supreme Leader's army, you have no chance. Stay, run or invade, it matters not. You are on borrowed time.
I promised that I would repay you for my time in the Penal Legion. Consider this the first check.
The path to the heart of the Fossorian territory is clear. Sure, the rebels lack the numbers, but assembling the Supreme Leader's army, most of which are occupied by skirmishes in the border regions, will take a long time. One quick, precise strike is all it takes, but if our heroes miss, there will be no second chance. Luckily, they have a few aces up their sleeves, and if everything goes south, there's the radio beacon acquired by Admiral Muff. By now you already know what it really is, and as one wise Fossorian once said, a nuclear weapon is always the best starting point for every successful negotiation.